Vapengin was established early December of 2021 in Shenzhen, China, and that's probably one of the reasons I haven't heard of them. So they've sent across the US or standard version of their disposable pod kit for the purposes of today's review. Let's get into this, shall we? Yeah, why not? It's a little odd that the packaging contains the familiar TPD nicotine warning, yet the product is clearly targeted for an audience outside Europe and the UK. The pod contains a massive 15ml of e-liquid and in a range of flavours that span from pink lemonade to strawberry milkshake. I've got my hands on the Russian cream, which sounds quite intriguing, while at the same time I'm apprehensive of the 50 milligrams of nicotine salt mixed within. The disposable pod has a height of 59mm, and that's excluding the mouthpiece. It's 43mm wide and with a depth of just 23mm. This makes it very pocket friendly. It's also extremely light, so much so a cutout has been included to allow the use of a lanyard. The entire outer housing appears to be made of a tough Pctg plastic that's fully transparent, showing off the 550 mAh battery inside. It's good to see some battery venting on the underside, and that sits closely to the Type-C USB charging port. The mouthpiece is relatively comfortable and has a 4mm opening predominantly designed for mouth-to-lung vaping. So it's said to last for anything up to 5,500 puffs. Although the Vapengin is classed as disposable, you'll be needing to recharge it a few times to get the most out of that hefty 15ml of e-liquid. So what are my thoughts? Well, let's start with the device itself. And despite being very lightweight, not to mention pocket friendly, its box design still feels a little cumbersome when grasped in the hand. This is a rechargeable device, so it would have made more sense to include a Type-C USB charging cable. We also didn't get an instruction manual, we don't know what the safety precautions are, and I'm perplexed as to know what material the coil is comprised of. But let's move on to flavour, and it's very good in all honesty, carrying a fair degree of creamy goodness during the exhale. You're just going to have to accept the bitter sweetness that accompanies it. And understandably, as the battery fades, there's a marked difference to the sparkle of the flavour. Airflow. Well, obviously that's fixed, and does offer a decent mouth-to-lung vape, but still not as restrictive as I was expecting. It's therefore feasible to vape in a very restrictive direct-to-lung manner, although vaping 50mg nic salts this way isn't ideal, trust me. Finally, the vapour production, and that's suitably stealth-like. And it's a device that could be used when discretion is the better part of valour, or in this case, vapour.
1, 2